Hello, I'm Cindy with Wisconsin Voices for Recovery, and this is Speak Out on Stigma. Today we'll be hearing from Jody. Hi, Jody. How are you today?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Good. So tell me, when you hear the word stigma, what does it mean to you?
Stigma to me means a battle or a fight, primarily because all too often I've faced the raised eyebrows and the stares once I've mentioned to someone that I've been incarcerated and that I'm a recovering heroin addict. I don't like saying prison because then the negative stares and the looks intensify. The fear some people have towards recovering addicts and previously incarcerated individuals is what keeps the barrier in place for the stigma and the stereotypes towards our community. So once you have any of those labels, unfortunately, you're outcasted from many things because of the lack of understanding that people can change once given the proper resources and support for a different path.
Yeah, absolutely. And what impact does it have on you?
Um, there's been quite a few different impacts from I've lost different friendships, different long-term ones at that. Those that I grew up with and went to school with in a small town, now they're just memories and associates from the past, I guess you could say, because they don't want to possibly associate with someone that's been to prison or who's been addicted to heroin. So I've been viewed like I had a disease.
Um, and tell me about some of the damaging physical impacts you've experienced as a result of stigma, like finances, work, housing, medical care, and or health.
Well, as far as the friendships that I just touched on, I've also been turned down from jobs and different careers because of the stigma behind being previously incarcerated. Also a recovering addict and not being quote unquote educated as far as having that college degree background. So even with some of my current work experiences, I feel my past is sometimes used against me and also hinders my growth because I feel the trust isn't there completely. And I feel as though pay isn't adequately there as well to be compensated. I also remember prior to my current employment for the past 6 years, just filling out applications and going through the hiring process with interviewing at different companies and whatnot throughout Dane County area. Landing an interview outside of the fast food industry was actually few and far between, but I had to work my way up and prove myself again, basically. So I had to start over again somewhere. Um, on top of that, I've also been turned down from renting certain places just because of my felony background, even though I have no recent charges. And I've also been in recovery for the past 10 years. Uh, I've been deduced to residing or renting the same location that I've resided at for the past almost 10 years since I gained my freedom back in 2015, just because when businesses, as far as like managements and landlords, see that I have a criminal background, they don't want to necessarily rent to a previous felon. So, unfortunately, the list of facing stigma can go on and on. I can go on and on about just because I haven't even touched base as far as the mental health experiences and the stigma that I faced against that. Um, but that's pretty much in a nutshell what I personally experiences regarding the stigma.
Yeah, you raised some important issues. So stigma can have a huge negative impact on growth, employment, housing, and these are the basic things that we need to thrive, and exist in this world. And so the power that stigma has can be really, really detrimental, to a person's life and ability to go forward in life and heal.
Exactly.
Mhm. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Um, Mainly just as long as us in recovering are given the chance and the right resources and the right support system behind us, uh, change is possible. So one of the main things that I like to do, and I'm trying to get better at doing, is breaking the stigma or silence, so to speak, and just voicing how I've changed and how it's impacted also my family. They used to view me as just the heroin junkie. I don't have that label anymore, so it's nice. And others should be given that chance as well.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Jody, for sharing your views on stigma, and thank you to our viewers for watching. Speak Out on Stigma is a forum to raise awareness about the harmful impact of stigma on those in and seeking recovery. Recovery is for everyone. Together, we can eliminate stigma. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. Thank you and have a great day.